Did you always feel that this was going to be the point you got to, or you had situations along the way where you thought, I'm a million miles away from representing my country, Jakey?
Yeah, probably when I went through a few mental health struggles, I probably felt as though that I was just happy to be playing, and I was happy to just play first-class cricket and do my best I could. And then once I came back and I felt good of myself and the way I was going about things, I felt like my game was in good order, and the score sort of came, and then the belief started coming in. I always had belief that my skill was there, but I think I was just like stringing together a lot of consistent performances, and I was able to do that for a couple of years, and obviously push for Test selection. Now I'm here, so it's a pretty cool journey. But yeah, there was probably stages where I probably thought it was far away.
You talk about that stages, and you've been open talking about your mental health, which is fantastic because it gives people in the community the ability to relate and think that they can do something in their world to make themselves move through these situations. What was the situation like for you, and how did you move through it?
The situation was obviously just the depressive-based stuff that you go through. So many people go through it in their lives, and it's something not to be scared of. I think it's such a scary thing when you're going through it, but for me, I was so lucky I had a great support mechanism through the SACA, through my wife, and she obviously got me to the right people, and I think if you go to the right people, you can get out the other side really nicely, and you can actually go and thrive. And people who suffer from different things, I think it's not a long-term thing. It always ends, so that's just the thing I wanted to spread the message that you can come out the other side and be a better person for it.
Great message to spread. Your wife's been a big part in your journey, Jake?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, she's been massive for me. She's been around. Well, I was just talking to Uzi. We've been together for 14 years now, so she's been massive in my life and so supportive. And she's a health practitioner herself, so she knew all the signs as well when I was going through all that stuff. And then she's been so supportive ever since. And she knows what makes me tick and makes me a better person, which is great.